What's good, my fellow Destined ones? In today's video, I'm going to take on Erlang Shin. And this is probably one of the hardest fights in the Gauntlet of Legends, but I'm going to show you a foundation build that can practically work with any armor set and almost any weapon in the game, and you will always be successful. Let's get straight into this. We will not be using life-saving strands. We will not need the remigration pill. Let's just start off from there. Now, I'm going to be using this set right here, something that every single last one of you should have at this point because you have to beat the game at least once. Jingu Bong and the entire original Wukong set. Now, if you have already defeated this game multiple times and you have the Wukong Stance after beating the game 3 times going into your 4th cycle, then you want to go ahead and add this Curio right here, the fragment of the ocean settling pillar. This is going to allow you to stay in Wukong Stance longer. If you don't have that, don't worry about it. Chucks this thing completely out the window. Go ahead and throw on any Curio that you want for your build. For example, if you want more defense, go ahead and throw on the gold spike plate. Or if you want some more crit, go ahead and throw on some crit hit damage with the Beast Buddha. Whatever you need, go ahead and put it on for your build. The spells are going to be completely up to you. For me, I'm going to have Immobilize, and it's very important that we have this at the very beginning because you're going to see that you can destroy people like Erlang with this setup, as well as Rock Solid or Cloud Step, whichever you prefer. A lot of people prefer Cloud Step so they can ignore mechanics altogether. I think that's a great idea. So if that works for you, go ahead and do it. For me, I'm a Rock Solid type of guy, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Rock Solid. And for the transformation, we're going to use the Azure Dust just for the defense because it's a great idea. Now, for this, we're not using life-saving strand. We're actually going to have Pluck a Mini. We might not even use it. We'll see what happens. That's going to be all the spells you need. Now the actual setup. Jingu Bong, the Wukong set, Wind Tamer, and Earth Rakshasa. For your Curios, we're going to have the Jade Moon Rabbit, the Gold Sun Crow, whatever you want in this slot, the Amber Prayer Beads, and the Boshan Sensor. For our Gourd, it's going to be a little bit special. It's going to be the Xingtian Gourd, and we're going to use the Jade Dew so we can get a whole bunch of healing back whenever we need it. For our Soaks, we have the Graceful Orchid, the Laurel Buds, and the Tiger Relic. Now, the reason why we're rocking the Boshan Sensor is so that when the Gourd is out, we have huge damage reduction. We're also going to be popping the Wind Tamer for additional damage reduction. And you're going to want to have the staff spin ability so that whenever you get a chance to, you can spin that staff and get this back as soon as possible. Now that you've seen this entire build, this is the foundation to whatever you want this build to be. So you can switch out the armor set to whatever you want. A very amazing armor set that I'll also show at the end of this video is going to be this one right here, the Bull Kings set. The whole set is just going to destroy the entire gauntlet because they can't interrupt you. For that one though, I would switch the staff to either the Fanged Cheyenne staff or the Dark Iron staff. Possibly the Dark Iron because this is going to be something that you can get without fighting the gauntlet. This is going to be a reward from defeating the gauntlet, so that's just something to keep in mind. However, we're going to keep this completely vanilla. Jingu Bong, Wukong set, let's get in there. All right, guys, we're here. Let's get straight to it. As soon as you get into the fight, charge directly at him. Don't stop. Don't do anything else. Hit him with the bell and then freeze him solid. Right after you freeze him solid, delete the entirety of his shield. Just like that. Now, you can just go in for basic old combos attacks. Do whatever you want. All the heavy attacks and big attacks that you can get off here are going to be great because he can't do anything about it. Since he has no shield, he's going to constantly just get frozen and stumble, and you can do as much as you want. It's a great window to get a whole bunch of attacks out. All right, that was very successful. Now for this part, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my shield. I pull out my shield. I take a sip. Oh, he went around the shield. That was cold. I like that. He's never done that before. So that was really impressive, actually. I'll go ahead and use that because he was just trying to be cocky and we don't have time for that. No, sir. All right, let me not dodge that much because I know a lot of people don't actually know his timing. So I'll take a sip there. Oh, I kind of, all right, it's habit. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get that off. Not bad. All right, he's going crazy with it. I love it. Not bad. I'm gonna take a sip because he's doing some wild things. I kind of want to get Wukong Stance off, so. Whoa, okay, buddy. I love your energy. Not bad. Nice. That's a grapple. We don't have to worry about it. I'll go ahead and take a quick sip. Ouch. 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 Not bad. Okay, you done? No, he's just going to keep going until tomorrow. I love how he just does that infinitely. No, sir. Let's go ahead and get this out. And let's go ahead and get a Wukong Stance out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, Erlang, are you okay, buddy? Good night. And there you have it. Now, I do know his fight a little bit too well. That is something that I have as an advantage over, I guess you would say, the new player. So I do know a lot of the timing to dodge out of the way of things. I do know exactly when I want to do specific actions. So for this build and this setup, everything that you want to constantly have up is going to be the gourd for reduction, damage reduction, and the bell. Get those up, keep those up. If you're struggling to get the bell back, then you want to either throw down the shield so you can hide behind it, give yourself a little bit of breathing room, or something else that you can possibly just switch out for is the Sunset of the Nine Skies drink. That'll be able to give you back chi so you can get back that a little bit faster. Now, this is going to be something that everybody has in their kit. You may not have Wukong Stance, but if you have the Bull King set, you can do this fight a hell of a lot easier. For the rest of this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you a bunch of different armor sets and different weapons that you can use that basically you put on top of this setup, this foundation, and you can still get the same results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button for me and sub so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guys, and everything else you need for Black Myth Wukong and your favorite games. This is your boy MSensei HD. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. For now, though, I'm out of here.
None ever dared to turn the world upside down. life and death. As you know, I am mine. The world knows every stir of your mind. Ready to start. You can't escape this. The mountains bury the sun. You're dead.